School is this never-ending food chain, and I hate it.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a lion, and I hate it.
Morning is when I'm most miserable, getting ready for school.
My bones has every character-breaking remark my body can remember. From football and cheerleading team members. You're ugly. You suck.
Lulu 42, suck in, gut, hut.
That's why I forget to eat breakfast.
Trick is to starve myself till I no longer exist.
To blend in until I fit in.
To be little until I'm big. I have the power to crush everyone grouped other.
Personal problems are prohibited.
Nobody wants to hear about how you were able to laugh through your parents' fight last night.
Some of us just aren't that lucky.
But none of that is really a problem until 8 a.m. It's 7:45 and I'm late again. I bet I'd stop being late to this class if it didn't make me miss my bed. Welcome to class. I'm sure you're all excited to be here at 8 a.m. You had enough sleep, your work's ready to be turned in. You had your daily dose of breakfast and coffee, and you're excited to be here, just like any other average student, yes? Average. Average. See, I used to be one of you. They used to call me average. Now, what does that mean, I asked? Well, that means that you're in the middle of the mean. Well, that's mean. Because it seems that what they mean means I got lost in their melting pot, liquefied by the brains that think and feel the same. The individualism I hold in my hand is tainted with other individuals I don't even know. I scrub my skin bare, but I don't feel any safer, because who wants to be a piece of paper filed next to another piece of paper, filed next to another piece of paper? This question rages in my mind when sometimes I realize that the average don't try to be something that shines, they're just themselves. I guess it's hard not to like the mean when you like your extracurricular activities, theater, language, math club, art dorks, more than you like your general education. It's easy to get lost in the mix of the ACT, SAT standards where they force you into the torture of wasting the time you could be spending doing something you know you love. But you're shoved into a room full of the same age, average, everyone turns the same page so you feel more like you're in a factory line cage. The right of being yourself seems suppressed, so you express your rage. You dress to impress and conform, but it feels hard to digest when you end up looking like the same average jockey's artsiest, hipstery, nerdy, emo punk, classic-y hairdo student. Maybe I just used to be one of you. I wonder if high school pictures still feel like mugshots in prison. Daydreaming, I did that a lot. The only things I'm proud of in high school are the things I actually worked hard on. The things I actually worked hard on were the things I actually cared about. I didn't care a lot in high school, so I'm not proud of a lot of things. Home was something to get away from. Friends were something to get away to. The things I loved didn't improve my love for other things to do. And there were times I actually tried to be heard, but no one would listen. I became a teacher, so I could bring something true to you when you're sitting in those bleachers. You won't be muted by the noise that calls you average. These walls were built by our forefathers, thrusting their propaganda extravaganza so deep it's difficult to bite down until they see their seed being choked out of your own throat. Maybe that's a little extreme. Don't tell me it doesn't happen. You can't bottle what's already been sealed, so deal with it. Feel the complex convex spiral out of what you call shipwrecks and kneel with it. You are the common fruit that makes wine. And after the years go by, you'll just be a purer you. So feel with it. And know that one day you can break that glass and watch your own ideas explode like firework raindrops falling on that average piece of paper. Filed next to another piece of paper, filed next to another piece of paper. You won't be the same 10 years from now anyway. You'll just be yourselves. So keep the heart growing so it beats like a fist through these walls of the masses they try to establish, so you at least have a little advantage when they label you average. Homework! Next class! Bullies can smell your fear, so they sharpen their teeth. You are nothing but chum.
Cheese and my hair do not go together. Water does not even touch my hair without my consent. The world changed when Walmart finally added an ethnic hair care section because even they understood that black hair is unique, exquisite, exotic, thick with secrets, heavy with treasures. You cannot even begin to imagine the wonder that is black hair. Chris Rock made an entire movie about it and barely untangled the knots of its mystery. My hair is my glory. Every day I dive into its depths with my comb and create a masterpiece. My hair can be short, curly, long, wavy. My hair can be anything because of the power of weave. Why, yes, I made a very important choice to clip on, glue in, sew in, or braid because I have that ability. Because my hair is my identity. And these girls hate my hair. Like the great white, they prey on me, take repeated bites of my flesh, never satisfied, never enough. Since 7th grade, sauce is thrown in my hair. My lunchtime spent rinsing tomato, mustard, and hickory down the drain. But I fight back.
You are so ugly.
My shampoo makes my hair glow.
Nobody cares about you.
Learn the art of a press and comb.
You always look so stupid.
He will never like you.
Yes, he will.
Everyone will love you
if you just disappear.
I am shredded pieces drifting in the sea. And no, I'm not drowning in silence. Teacher tells him stop. Principal tells him detention. Counselor tells me affirmations. Mom tells the board, the state tells the Senate, the government tells themselves, and they say, here's an anti-this law. And everyone is spiraling about, constructing and destroying, assigning blame, escaping guilt, because this tale is not an original one, and everyone is spiraling around here and there and up and up and up and up to the surface, sailboats trying to solve saltwater problems, but we are the ones who have to roam the halls every day. More needs to be done because they have split the ends of my soul. My hair is falling out, and when the last piece falls, I'm gonna create the most beautiful hairpiece. That you can sew in, because that's my preferred method. And maybe I'll give it to these girls to wear. Maybe all they ever wanted was hair that defines them. Maybe they need something to give them glory. Now take a moment and run your fingers through your hair. Feel the sweat and oil that seep through your pores. There's power in your roots, history in your scalp. My hair is my glory. Short, curly, long, wavy, clip-on, glue in, sew in, braid. My hair is my identity. And I will always love my hair.
Crowd around a lonely soul. Surround, break him down, drown him. Here he comes, here he comes.
They don't care nothing about the weird kids. We ain't nothing but slaughterhouse cows, chickens, and pigs. Fatten for a future as your basic burger. Grandma's gizzard gravy, or a plastic bottle of bacon bits brought to you on a silver platter by who I like to refer to as the slaughterhouse kids. The ones who cattle prod, poke, and tease, bringing the weak livestock to their knees. Welcome to the wonderful world of the classroom freak, of the emo, fat, all-dressed in black kid. I'm your scapegoat, red yarn, slit throat, belittled for being a blemished black sheep back desk, sheared and dressed for the next bully sacrifice with a bowl of rice, burnt meat, chopped and served in front of all my peers. They may not have much morals, but they sure know how to share others' fears and tears for pleasure and popularity. I give you life. You live to make me want to die. I'm the odd man out, yet you feed and thrive off my quirks and idiosyncrasies, so here I am. Fully exposed, housed on meat hooks, the reason you're breathing. Your favorite pastime in the form of protein, teasing in the form of tenderizing me. Aren't you lucky beef never goes out of season? So why don't you fatten up when Mrs. Dash season me? Tenderize these chicken thighs, cause one day I'm gonna make my way to your dinner plate. Cause I'm the holiday ham, I'm that bucko 9 can of spam. I'm speaking up for the ones that won't speak up, so yeah, I'm that tuna fish sandwich, so eat me. Beef jerky, burger patties, chicken wings, chitlins, and fried bacon. The biggest reason your tummy aching. Oh, you think you bad? I'm the best breakfast egg you ever had. I may be the odd man out, but I'm mad cow disease headline news in your mouth. And you won't stop talking about me until others laugh on your behalf at my expense. Class comedian and stand-up comedian in class, so I guess it makes sense. But it's lunchtime now, so bow your head and say your grace. And you better eat everything I put on your plate, because today you got boiled ham and boiled meat. Just a friendly reminder, you are what you eat.
I have this problem. Fights, lunch, gym halls, and homework. Life is just so hard. Ask me about my parents, I'd say they're a couple of goldfish. Because when it comes to love, they've both certainly got the memory of one. They've misplaced a riptide that pulled this one and two together out of an endless sea of people. Their two lives weeded out of a haystack. An infinite collection of possible pathways for them, funneled down to 2 to 1, but now it's done. And we're back at 2. I'm living with 2 goldfish.
There's a limit to your love.
They said 25 years. They said love at first sight. Now it's no love after 25 years of glances. No more heart dances. I wonder what are the chances of that. They were gluttons for each other. Now here they are with a tummy ache. This catfish looking for more exciting waters, and this dogfish barking at the end of his chain. Accepted, now rejected. Attraction, now repulsion. I mean, who lets their polarity do a pirouette like that? Fishing poles cast bait into our fishbowl and lure them away. These once sheltering glass walls now magnify outside teasing temptations and make our home seem like some tiny toy castle, plastic purchased with pennies at a PetSmart sitting on fake blue rocks. So for me, it's a misty memory of a Mr. and a Mrs. She's now a miss, and I miss how things used to be. When the gold rings on our hands still held weight over their hearts. No, but now I'm 20,000 leagues under a sea of tears with 2 hurricanes raging, wrecking my mind with a riptide of resentment. I mean, give me some floaties at least. Now, some might think that 2 goldfish will give birth to 1. Well, they're off by a ton, because this fish right here, this one is no goldfish. I'm a shark who's hungry for love. I'm searching, yearning, and burning for love. Give me 4 feet, call me a bloodhound, bent on the scent. I was pent up for too long in a love vacuum. I've been set loose, cut loose. Get used to this obsession with love. It's etch-a-sketched in my brain, and I'm not shaking it out. I've locked it up and stored it. I'm greedy, needy, and I hoard it. I've forgotten how to forget love if I forget.
Every day I fall into love, rock into love, crash and collapse into love. There is no limit to my love, it's infinite above. I'm the male version of Aphrodite. And when you doubt me, bite me. And don't be surprised if you feel butterflies in your stomach after that, because my love is contagious. It's outrageous, it's permanent, and the tastiest. So as I look around in this fishbowl, I see that life has taken a toll. I look at myself and I do see memories of rough seas, recollections of collections of depression. But I'll go with this flow. I'll follow this tide. I won't fight this current, and currently I'm holding fast and holding tight to these memories. Because I learned from these memories. And I love these seas, and I will love. I'll love with pride as strong as a riptide. See, I practice cartwheels so I can fall head over heels. I'm going to make some of my obsession and refuse relief for my lovesick congestion. And I'll keep that love. I'll fuse that love to my veins despite all goldfish pains.
No. Don't try to tell me you know what it's like. Lying? You're the ones hiding. Look into your own mirrors. Images too clear to cut out what we all do to cope with the breath in, breath out, because it's the same stuff. Broken rocking chair melodies, ripped family photos, and a box of old junk locked up. Everybody's got it. You there, sucking in the cancer air like your lungs don't care. Guts got a grumbling for a Big Mac or a double stuffed whatever with extra. And we're not afraid of these people. Black tar near their hearts, the clogged arteries torn apart, only doing the same. Well, I'm some kind of freak holding the blade close to my vein. Don't come any closer, hypocrite. Now watch me from a mile away, because at a distance, this is all some kind of disillusioned warfare. I know your pain. I'm there. We hummingbirds float, fixed. Fast beats of the wings, hearts racing. We who fly backwards, far from free, breaking. A self-inflicting pain is no way to gain, says you who sit on your horse's high. Or drop the bottle that's killing the liver inside. Just because your wounds are harder to find, somehow what you've got hold of is quote normal and I've lost my mind. This is no cry for attention. This is no, look at me, struggle with life. We all struggle. You do, and you, and you. You think it's so easy? Pitchfork and torch me out of this habit, or so-called phase, or twisted mind game. It's not about you, you impulsive shopper, you OCD machine, or even the ones who cling to their belongings. Ever heard of clean sweep? Extreme couponers? Daredevils, thrill seekers? Or even you, too terrified to step foot out your front door. It's your life. At least I'm aware of my vice. I wear it. So stay back, I say. Stay righteous. But tell me, why do we fight this? The stuff that unifies us, makes us human and identifies us to other troops of humans doing what we do too, because there is no real right way to deal with pain to make it go away, because sometimes it doesn't go away, and mine won't go away. Stay up! Drop a coin in the slot. Time continues to tick while we're stopped in this spot. Stop. Open your eyes. Watch me bleed. While you stand there saying I'm some kind of freak. You're so much like me.
Good luck.
I stand clutching my tray, trying to trick myself into a sensible solution. Am I able to pick a table where I won't end up wearing my meat nachos by the time the clock clicks 1? Those boys, they shun me for being boldly beautiful and expressing who I am. The girls at the end depend on the thoughts of others that brought them further up in the popularity polls. The band kids band together in the northwest nook, looking into my eyes and then shying their gaze away from my desperate jeer. I fly to the back where the goth gurus gather, preparing for their next Nick Fitz before Mr. Nieberlander's 5th period Algebra 1 quiz. But beyond the goths, I stop and survey, far away in the abyss between the dumpsters and the Papa John's pizza cart, sit Callahan and his merry band of jolly gays. And here I am, in an abyss of my own, longing to be a part of that gang, yet there's the pang that the popular princesses and the knackered nerds and the gigantic jocks will knock me down from the lowly peg I so desperately dangle from. Trying to choose, yet choosing is trying. I abandon the cafeteria and glide to the empty drama room, urging myself to leave the drama behind. This place is my home, my salvation, an abandoned freak carnival. I tiptoe into Mrs. Zenek's secret solemn costume closet where I seem to hold myself every day at this time. I sit in silence, sipping a Slurpee, salivating and masticating my salami sandwich, screaming inside myself to switch off my sibilant S. But the irony is not lost on me. A teenage twink trapped in his now physical, metaphysical closet. And as I stare at the sequin stilettos and the vintage furs and the bedazzled jean jackets, in the closet mirror door, I catch a glimpse of the shell of the person I am projecting to the rest of the world. Who is that? And what is he wearing? The shell wears a sweatshirt of some sports team he knows nothing about. Dons a bowl haircut and the coup de grace of anti-gay apparel, khaki cargo pants. Without breaking my gaze, my limp-wristed digits extend and dump some pumps under the cold concrete. Without missing a beat, I slip my feet smoothly into those glorious golden 4-inch high heels. That's better. This is who I am. It is beautiful. And as I stare into myself, beautiful blue feathers seem to cascade behind me like a burlesque peacock. And the shade of the feathers matches my eyes. I love my eyes. But this beauty cannot reach the closet. Not yet. My beautiful blue eyes fill with salt water, and I collapse to the ground like Scarlett O'Hara. Beads of hot tears waterfall down my rocky face, and the drops of deep loathing collect on the icy stone below, and in the pool's reflection, I see me. But it's not the shell in the mirror above, but the real me. A 10 years later me, sort of a flash forward me. And I look good. I see a me that's free to be the man that I was born to be. I am strong. I am loved. I am capable. This can't be true. And just as I'm about to splash the watery vision away, strong, capable me holds up his strong, capable hands, and he says, "You will be a success story." And then the vision fades. Where do I go from here? I
jets jump up from my suffering stance. I snatch that beautiful bedazzled jean jacket. I toss those tangled furs over my Twinkie frame, and I curb stomp open the door of my physical, metaphysical closet. And I, Tyra Banks, strut my sexy step. Followed all the Riverdale High School, my beautiful burlesque peacock feathers flowing behind me, and I hear, ooh! I hear the sounds of my peers cheering me on as I belt out George Michael's Freedom, Freedom, and the football team is flinging their jock straps at me. And I'm catching every single one with an Elizabeth II wave and an Audrey Hepburn wink. This day is mine! At least that's what I wish would have happened. Back in the closet, I slip off my power pumps and store them safely away for another tearful rainy day. I dry my eyes and mop up the smeared looking glass I left on the ground. Lunch is over now. Thank God. I open the door of the secret solemn costume closet and survey Mrs. Zdenik's office for signs of sneaky spies, the halogens pricking me rudely out of my hallucination. And with that vision shown to me in a pool of my own tears, now ingrained in my soul, I go out to greet the rest of the world, knowing that one day I will be strong, I will be loved, I will be capable, I will be a success story. I softly whisper, freedom, as I giggle, and a snarky grin spreads over my beautiful, salty mug.
Our bodies are these sacred temples, skin tones, jelly rolls, and dimple.
We don't just decide one day to wake up, stretch, and yawn and say, I hate my body. No. No, we were taught to hate these bodies. We have been conditioned into a time where beauty means looking like the women and the men in the magazine who have been photoshopped, top brush, airbrush, whatnot, stretched and fit into this mold that we now say is sexy, bootylicious, red hot. That's hot. I am sick of letting myself walk all over myself, comparing my size and my flesh to the ones on the TV or in the movie screens where their sharp bones stretch their thin skin so I see your hips, ribs, and clavicle. Whatever happened to the love and respect of a full body, voluptuous curves, and a bodacious spirit? You know, I say that, but I still can't help but think if I looked like that, I would be beauty. But maybe Mother knows best, and what she says is true. Beauty comes from inside you. What? What does that even mean, Mom? What's on the inside that I cannot see? Because honestly, who could ever love this? Who could ever hold this massive hand of mine? These gorilla-like paws, too big, like me, too much to love. What is beyond this thick skin that covers the nerves, the muscles, the fat, the bones, the heart? The heart. Not just the muscle that pumps the blood, the heart that beats, the heart that breaks, the heart that weeps and loves. That's it. That's the place where you shine most. It's a place of compassion. You can see it in your eyes or in the way you walk into a room. It's time to be the change you want to see. Like MJ said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm changing my ways of thinking, of carrying on. I don't know about you, but I do know for me, I don't want to be the porcelain doll stuck on a shelf, only to be seen and not heard. Men, women, boys, girls, you name it. You are you. You are real and living and worth loving. We are not paper dolls with tabbed on rags. We're human. And that's the thing. Even the beauty people have their ugly days too. You have a certain je ne sais quoi, that spark, that light that can only be seen in the true light of day. Haters gonna hate, we know this fate. Sometimes it's okay to not be okay. But I refuse to let the haters and the fashion dictators smother my light and tell me that I am too big for this world. No. Make the choice. You have a certain energy about you. Make the choice to be strong, be full, be vibrant, be loud, be you, be yourself, be beautiful.
Well, it's 3 o'clock again.
Survived another day.
But tomorrow will just be the same old same.
Like the day before and tomorrow after that.
Here's the thing. I used to be one of you.
You are what you eat.
I learned from these memories.
You're so much like me.
You will be a success story.
My hair is my identity.
Be the change you want to see.
Take time to find your own voice.
We want to hear you roar!